Salvador in the bathroom, gonna do some pull-ups. This is what I used to do. Now, excuse me for looking, I'm really tired now because I haven't slept in like 3 days after travelling like 6 different countries in the past few days. It's got a metal cutting into my hand. Anyways, I don't want to make any excuses, you know. But excuses. Yeah, these are a bit messy. Anyways, you have a blade right at the top. But yeah, anyways, I'm not messing around. We're here in El Salvador. Is it El Salvador? I have no idea. I keep calling it Panama. I keep thinking Panama is El Salvador. So we're in El Salvador. The rain has gone washed because we're doing 4 different countries and 7 different cities in 3 days. Paraguay. I started from Paraguay, Asuncion. I was up all night. My flight was at midnight, at 3 o'clock in the morning. Asuncion to Bogota. I was just in Bogota about 5 hours ago. Bogota to El Salvador now, and now we're in another layover. We're in a Bogota layover for 5 hours, and then now we're in another layover. People asking me what, and then we're doing Washington, and then Washington to welcome to my life. This is what usually happens, a crazy life. We're traveling all over this, living rough, but yeah, and then El Salvador to Washington, Washington to Orlando, then Orlando to Ocala. So like 4 different countries, 7 different cities in like the space of 3 days. This is my life. This is what I used to do. People always asking me, why you always get the hardest layovers? I've had harder layovers. I've had layovers like when I came to South America, I had like a 50-hour layover. You know, 50-hour flight, which was like a 24-hour layover. I like it. I like to travel. Traveling, and you get to meet people. It keeps yourself on the ball. When you get off of the plane, it's like, with comforts for the hotel and your room and your house and everything, you just get too comfortable. You know, you start pushing yourself through limitations. So I like this. I actually feel like I've actually been talking to people. I talked to a nice girl then. She's really sexy girl then with nice nylons. You know, the air hostess there, really sexy. You know, Panama, El Salvador, Colombia. You know, these are nice countries. These girls are amazing, really friendly. Every single girl I've approached there has been really. I've approached two. I just got a flight, I stink, you know, look horrible like a tramp. I haven't slept for 3 days, so I'm actually I look a mess. But yeah, I just approached like 2 girls, really nice, really sexy, really friendly. Where, you know, it's like the unknown countries like these are the best because they're not so full of themselves, or they're not got all the tourists come here. And when you get all the tourists, you get the good apples and the bad apples as well, and everyone only remembers the bad apples. So yeah, I think you kind of come a bit wary, but this the best country of the unknown places, except for Colombia. Colombia's intelligent. Paraguay, you know, she can't talk to Paraguay, and she can't. Well, you can just a few of them, but you know, you still get that paranoid kind of feeling. But anyways, let's go explore this layover, this Panama, El Salvador layover. No idea where. No idea what I'm doing. Let's go check it out. Let's see if we can see any more girls as well. See if we can meet the nice girl I met, the Coldplay woman. She was into Coldplay. We were talking about Coldplay. Yeah, really sexy, really open-minded. And I met another girl who was kind of cagey. I think she was like a the typical kind of like 10 out of 10. She was really insecure though. She was like, well, she wasn't a 10 out of 10. She was like a 8 out of 10 at the most. But you know, she was slim, well, you know, fit and everything. But she didn't have a perfect face, but she was like really insecure. Because those girls, like the high up kind of girls, they're always insecure. They always have to be perfect, and they're never ever secure in themselves. So yeah, this is it. Just come out of the bathroom after doing my workout. Did some pull-ups, some squats, some push-ups as usual. That's what I usually do when I'm on the road. Just gotta wake myself up. It's the only thing that wakes me up. It's like I think I'm the only one. Not Panama, but this is El Salvador. Just here in a shot over. Oh, what's that? Wow, muy grande. That's muy peligroso. Muy peligroso. It's like, see that woman just spoke to me then. Like, it's like that never happened in Paraguay. Oh, except for the woman that let me through. I had some difficulty on the airport in Paraguay because I overstayed in Paraguay. Oh crap, is that my gate? Gate number 8. So we're going gate number 8. Where is it? A70. Yeah, 8 o'clock. What time is it now? Okay, 6:41. That's good. A70. Gate 8. Go to gate now. Okay. But yeah, we'll do a quick tour. This is like it's like Paraguay, the Paraguayan airport. It's just really small. There's no one here at all. We'll see if we can see the nice girl that talks to us about Coldplay. She says she's at gate number 2 working at oh, muy guapa. She's trying to put makeup with a little kid. Yeah, it's really empty. El Salvador. I keep calling it Panama. I don't know why I keep calling it Panama. But this is it. Look really homely. Everyone's really nice here because obviously it's an unknown country. It isn't like Brazil. It's not going to be shouty like here in Brazil. Everyone's shouting all in your face. Everyone's like, oh, balo. Oh, shouting. I'm really excited about everything. Hola, do you want to be a YouTube video? You can say hola to the camera. Hola. Gracias, amigo. Disculpe, es muy divertido. Gracias. Yeah, you have to be. I mean, I'm usually careful about that in Brazil, just being nice, because usually I think I was in Itaquachada once and I videoed someone by accident, and they were like, no video. They were really adamant about it, so I had to be careful. I mean, he didn't say nice like that. He said it like in a real horrible way. No, don't video me. No, video me. So yeah, I had to be. We get some sunglasses here. Hola, amiga. Yeah, obviously these unknown countries, they've never heard of but you know, they don't get a lot of tourists, or they're not used to having bad apples. You know, like a place like Colombia or Brazil or something. Everyone goes there because you want to have sex tourism and stuff like that. You know, in the early 2000s when it got that reputation, and all the Brazilians remember the bad apples, and the bad apples made the Colombians and Brazilians hate the foreigners. You know, hate the gringos. You know, that's why they have this thing going around now where they where they have single hot ladies on Tinder, and they lure guys alone, and they drug them and they rob them or kill them. You know, a lot of times kill them. But I think I said that in another video. But yeah, everyone's really nice here. So it's nice to go to these unspoiled places. Really peaceful. Paraguay's a bit half and half, like. Really peaceful, really peaceful. Even more peaceful than Paraguay. I shouldn't think that's. In Paraguay, you can't go out at night time. It's so paranoid. Social media's freaking killed everything. Yeah, no, that isn't my game. We're the next game. Papa John's. Obviously, because it's near the United States as well. So the countries near the United States are much more open towards foreigners, because I think they're all Americans, because it's easy for them to get a green card, you know, to just I can smack this guy, should come up to me, I can just have sex with him and marry him, and then I can go live in the United States, live the good life and everything. That's what. Ooh. And but yeah, usually one's further away. I think it's more difficult just because it's further away, which is strange. It's still the same flights. But yeah, I approached two girls, two women here, two women actually. I think she was in her 30s. But she still had a really sexy energy. That's the thing, I used to, it was here I approached her. We were talking for like 5 minutes about Coldplay and everything. But I think she was just being nice, because obviously these countries are, these unknown countries are very nice. These Juan Valdez cafes, these cafes are all around like Argentina, Latino kind of countries. So yeah. All around Paraguay. Wow, cool, look at that. Presents. Oh, this is us. Gate number 8. Yeah, this is us, this long queue here. Like going to the United States. Why are they queuing to go up? Oh, you have to go to check-in as well, to check our bags again. Yeah, when I got off the flight, I saw lots of police officers and drug officers and guard dogs and everything, because I think they might have smuggling come here from the United States. Hola. Well, if they're saying hello to me, I've not got my contacts in. But yeah, we were also in Bogota, then approaching. Oh yeah, I forgot to get her Instagram. On the way from Miami back to Asuncion, the long layover flight, I stayed in Bogota for like 10 hours at the lounge. I paid for the lounge as well, which had all you can eat food and bed and everything. Oh, takis. I'm not a takis since Mexico. I can have that in the United States though. And yeah, I met her really sexy. She's kind of older though. I think she's like maybe 40 or in the 35 or something. But obviously Colombians have a really sexy energy because they're really friendly. Like they just stand there and just nod and so feminine, just nod and smile to you. Whereas lots of Paraguayans and Brazilians kind of on the front, kind of cagey. You know, you approach them, they're just like, no. I've never had one bad experience with Colombians. I think I'm the type of guy to get on with them because they're just so cool. But yeah. Hola amiga, do you want to be a video para YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, just say, I'll ask you what's the best thing to do, like the same thing you asked before. What's the best thing to do in El Salvador?
The best place.
Yeah, the best place.
For example, the best place can be the beach Tunco.
Oh, Tunco.
The
Okay, so ¿cómo se nombre?
Carla.
Carla. And so what's your favorite thing to do in all of El Salvador?
The nice place is the Tunco.
Tunco.
It's a beach, it's really good. Nice,
Okay.
party in the night.
Okay.
Good food, it's really nice.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. Is that where you said you listened to Coldplay?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Is that the same?
Nice.
The same place? Tunco.
No.
Tunco Beach.
And the Coldplay
The Coldplay.
was in Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Oh yeah, Costa Rica. Yeah, disculpe. Yeah. Yeah. So Tunco. Tienes like playa and mountains? Climbing, because I like
We have
adventure.
the two things,
Yeah.
mountain
See.
and beach.
And beach.
This country is really small.
Okay. So it's Tuca. Is it Tuca you said?
Tunco.
Tunco.
T,
T.
U,
U.
N,
N.
C,
Tunca. C. A.
O.
Oh, Tunco. Okay, I'll check it out online because I'm after adventure. I'm sick of Asuncion was really polluted city, so I need playa, I need beach, I need nature. Okay, gracias. Yeah, a really cool girl, really cool woman. She's so sweet. I just talked to her and it's weird. Like she isn't the type of girl that I go after. Like people say. I was really ignorant in the past. You say, oh no, younger girls or slim girls are the sexiest. I was really ignorant. It's all about the energy. It's all about because you meet like voluptuous Brazilian girls who are like completely not my type. Like in Brazil, you meet a girl on the beach and you think, wow, she was like a 10 out of 10. She's beautiful. Then you get her Instagram, and then you realize like, oh wait, actually she's like a 5 out of 10. I was really ignorant, really stupid. It's all about the energy. It's all about the voluptuous, and she was like a really warm, voluptuous energy. I remember the first time I was talking to her, I had to put my hand in my pocket because I had to hide my erection, because that's what NoFap does to you. But yeah, I haven't slept in like 3 days. I stink of sweat. I'm homeless. You know, and this is it. This is the end of the airport. So let's go around. Let's go to our gate now. Yeah, these places are really cute. Like they're just little stalls with empanadas. Oh, look at this, El Salvador. And now I know El Salvador. I'm becoming like a dumb American, not knowing anything. I think all the corn syrup has gone to my head from. That's why when I'm going back this time, I'm not going to be stupid. Last time I was stupid eating all the corn syrup and everything I could. Now I'm going to treat myself every now and then, but not too much. Try and earn some more passive income to be more free. Shoulders aching after carrying this huge bag and holding this phone. Yeah, she works up there and just stands up there all the time. But yeah, she's so sweet though, isn't she? Like, it's just that kind of warmthness just gives you kind of like a, you know, so sweet energy. I think I met a Polish girl like that. She had such sweet energy. Like, she was so sweet and it just made me so horny for some reason. And girls don't realise that. Girls think you've got to act tough and act. You know, they get one bad apple and they change the whole perception on it. I think everyone's like that. Hola. This is really cool. Wow, Pandora. Might get some. Some comida. Yeah, do you have empanada or something like that? No, not yet. No. Wow. Okay, gracias, amigo. I don't think we're allowed in. I was going to get a necklace for me. Really beautiful. Hola, amiga. No permiso. Necesito comprar necklace por mi amiga. ¿Es cerrado? Necesito comprar esta por mi amiga. ¿Lo tienes? Es okay, I'll regreso. Let's go to the gate anyway. This is the whole airport. This is really quiet. Obviously I've not got my GoPro or anything, so it's really jumpy. I think this is just an airport where people from USA just connect over to go to South America flights. This is us. So yeah, and the Colombian I approached, she was called Tatiana, and she wasn't like the usual Colombian. She was really, obviously with a name like Tatiana, I thought, oh, she's Slovakian or something. But she looked like she had this Slovakian shape, like the slim European shape, but she was tan, like just my type. I think she was like in her 40s or something, or 30s, but she was still sexy as hell. It's all about energy. So I was wrong about saying, oh, I used to only like tiny, slim girls. I usually do, but usually when they reach a certain age, they kind of realise, oh, I'm sexy, and then they never have to try again. It's like once a girl reaches 18, once a girl reaches and gets her OnlyFans, and she realises she's sexy, then it's all downhill from there. Once all living things stop pushing themselves past their limitations, start getting up and start getting too comfortable, then they start dying. Then it's all downhill from there. It's like Bob Dylan says, if you're not busy being born, you're too busy dying. It's the same for all living things. You stop trying, you stop fulfilling your potential, then you start dying. But yeah, this is El Salvador. Yeah, she would give me a really good direction, even when I was talking to her. Really sweet. You don't find people like that in maybe one or two in Brazil. But here it's an unknown country. Anyway, let's go. That's us. Washington. Then Washington to Orlando, then Orlando to Miami. 8 o'clock. I'm selecting 3 days. I love doing these layover flights because it just feels like when I reach my destination, it feels like I've had a Lord of the Rings type adventure. Even if it's more expensive to buy the layover ones, I still go for the layover ones. Doesn't matter about price, I just love it. It's a bit rough, but I just love them. That's a lovely island. Yeah, I just got another girl's Instagram. That's my second Instagram. I've only been here for a few hours. That just shows you. I think once you push yourself, I mean, you may think, oh, you're going on a flight and you're going to be stinky and horrible and everything. But no, you're pushing yourself at your limitations. It's like when I first arrived in the country, I'm kind of like, going out to pick up girls. It was the slim girl you saw, because I was really attracted. Like I say, I was attracted to slim girls, and the girl in the blue that I was pretending to do a YouTube video, and she was in front. I saw her in the queue, and I thought, I've got to go talk to her. Yeah, I talked to her friends first, but she was really receptive. It's always the 10 out of 10s, the ones that you like. The sexy ones are always really receptive because they're not unhealthy. They're slim, they're healthy, they're fertile. As weird as that sounds, but it's true, they're healthy. But she's a nurse. I think she's Mexican as well. I just talked her Instagram and said Mexicans are the Colombians are the best. Never ever. I can't imagine ever having a bad experience with a Colombian or Mexican. Even if you shout in their face and be like the most obnoxious person ever, they'll probably just laugh it off. They're so liberated. But yeah, just got her Instagram. I was really forward. I said I'm a photographer. I said she's really pretty. I've never done that before. I'm always balling around, say, hey, do you want to go out? I'm here, let's go out to this club, or let's go out to, or teach English, come back to my place and I'll teach you some English lessons. I usually do that. I'm usually never, ever, if you see a cold approach saying, I usually fantasize about that. I always wanted to go with a girl. I mean, because I would just want to meet a girl and fuck her in the nearest bathroom. I couldn't say that because you're with her friends then. I don't think I've ever done that. I think I've done that once, maybe when I was in England or something, or in New York or something. But yeah, I mean, I can do it, but I might do it. I might push myself and see what happens if I do it. But I always thought it's better to I usually try and not act cool, but just kind of like be aloof, like, oh, whatever, the kind of whatever kind of attitude. So I might try again. I want to do a video in Florida of called A British Guy Approaches 100 Girls in one day. So look out for that video, because I've never done that. I want to see the results. Because usually, I'm not saying I'm shy, but when I push myself on my limitations, I usually have great results. I usually work out and I usually get nervous beforehand, so I usually work out, and then by the time I go outside, I usually just want to go home and have pizza. But I usually have great results. Obviously, because I work hard to myself. I'm from England. I'm not some spoiled American where a lot of like people in Colombia, or like David Bond, and that got a lot of hate because they think they're spoiled Americans. But yeah, I just want to see what happens. It might change my life. It might change if I do it. If I get a good success rate, just saying anything, just saying, hey, you're really pretty. I might do one where I say, oh, I just want to bang you in the nearest public bathroom, see what the response is there. Because you hear these jokes about Ariel Spears saying how British guys with British accents in America do well. So I'm going to test it. Obviously it's a joke, but I'm going to test it. You never know. So yeah, it's really small step up. The chocolate here, they have Bounty, Mars bars, Reese's Pieces ones in Paraguay, and they never have that anywhere else in the city. But yeah, really miss. So I'm going to try that next. But yeah, I approached her, she's really nice, the Mexican. I said I'm a photographer, you're really pretty, and let's do some photos. Really blunt, so I might do that approach again. Even though, I was nervous saying it, but it's good just saying it, getting out there. Look at my shoes I've got on. I'm a mess. I'm homeless, but after travelling, not getting sleep for 3 days, because I wouldn't have done this if I didn't get sleep for 3 days. I'd be too comfortable, because Paraguay is too comfortable. It's like England, you go to work, you go to pub, you go to the gym, or you go to, I don't go to the pub, but you go to work, you go to the gym, then you go home, and it just becomes like an OCD kind of system, and you just think, okay, I've got to do this every day. I can't go to the pub, I can't go out to meet girls, because I fit in my little OCD kind of thing. It's like my dad was the same. My dad hates change. And so if you stay too long in a place, I sometimes get like that. So get too comfortable, get too used to the routine. So yeah, this is the best thing for it. Doesn't matter how you look, how you stink or anything. I mean, look at that. I stink. I haven't slept for 3 days. So yeah. So yeah, El Salvador, amazing for girls, because it's an unknown country. The best unknown countries are the best for girls. Well, within reason. Except for, not saying go to Syria or anything, but yeah, I approached 2 girls within, I know that those are the only 2 sexy girls I've seen here, because this place is completely empty. So yeah, and I got their Instagram straight away. It's great responses. Not like other countries where there's lots of paranoia and tension and everyone's thinking about BS, but here there's no paranoia at all, because no one knows anything about this little airport. There's no one here. You don't never run into anyone here. So there's no paranoia at all, like Asuncion, which is the most paranoid place on earth. You just can't feel it. It's either too at ease, or when you go out for a night out, it's like completely the opposite, because they're used to feeling so relaxed. So when they go out for a night out, it's kind of a shock to them. They hate feeling that stress. Oh, there's a lot to say in this video. That's a plantain chips. This is what Kurt Kaz. If you watch Kurt Kaz videos, one of my favourite travel YouTubers. This is what I was talking about. I wondered what he was talking about, and I think plantain chips. I thought it sounds like something cheesy or buttery, because everything in South America food is either cheese or pastries, but it's actually banana chips, and these are my favourite because these are actually healthy. They're actually all banana. Yeah, benefits eating banana. I had no idea this is what I was talking about. I would have this every single day, especially if it was in Paraguay. Paraguay doesn't have much good. It's mostly just fast food, but yeah, this is my favourite. Yeah, this is probably my favourite food around South America to eat when you've been healthy. This dipping in acai, because I dip everything into acai, I'm crazy. Get some pitaya, some acai, I dip empanadas, I dip pizza, I dip everything in it. So this would be the perfect snack for going vegan. There's no, what's the ingredients? Fresh plantain. What is plantain? I thought plantain was like some kind of, it's banana, isn't it? I just thought it was like some kind of, I thought it was some kind of like a South American grown cheese or pastry or something. because everything in South America is usually that, just cheese, pastries, this, pastry that. I'm gonna get sick of that. I can't wait for the Hungry Howie's piece back in USA. Colombian airport. Oh, you can eat food in the lounge. Perfect. My own little bed.